Hey guys, welcome to the Farming Pastor's Wife. I am so glad you're here with me in my kitchen. I'm back in the kitchen and I have been cooking and baking up a storm for you guys today. So stay tuned. We're making a delicious summertime, refreshing, no bake dessert. So stay tuned. So yes, friends, I'm back in my kitchen and I couldn't be any happier. Can you tell? Can you tell how happy I am? So if you're new to my channel, I am Leslie. I am the pastor's, I'm not the pastor. I am the farming pastor's wife, and I just love being in my kitchen. I do lots of cooking videos. I do some farm videos. I do some grocery hauls. I do some tag along with me day in the life of videos, so you can see anything on my channel. Oh, I have been doing some try on hauls too. They're kind of fun. So if you guys would, I would love to have you subscribe, hit the bell notification, because I want you a part of the Farming Pastor's Wife YouTube family, because I just feel like you're here with me in my kitchen and I just love bringing you along whatever I'm doing. So today we're making a dessert I don't think I've ever made on my channel before. It is called an orange pie. Now, I have done an orange like custardy meringue type pie and it was okay, but this is our family's favorite orange pie. So let me get my stuff out. I'll meet you over here on the island and we'll get to putting this thing together. And I'm gonna make a few little caveats on it because I want to go ahead and make the full recipe, but I only have one pie crust. But I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm so excited to be in my kitchen. My mouth and my tongue and my lips just aren't working together. So be patient with me. Okay guys, so if you're one of my dear friends who have stuck with me through this remodel, you know I've been in the midst of a remodel. They leave the doors wide open so they can carry things in and out. So I have a few friends in here that fly around. I'm trying to exit them out as quickly as I can, but it doesn't always happen. So if you see a fly, that's what it is, a fly. I'm sorry, but it's life on the farm. So, okay. And I was trying to see what you can see out my back window back there. All right. So let me tell you what we're going to use for this orange pie. Tang. Y'all, I buy this for two things. I buy this for my orange pie and I buy it for my Russian tea. And if you want that recipe, I'll try to remember to link it down below. But that's a wintertime drink for me. I fix it in the winter and keep it in my cabinet and just fix it up whenever I want it. But the second time I buy this is for this orange pie. So let's get started. Let me see if I can get you turned down here. Okay, so it does call for 2 of these graham cracker pie crust. I only had 1. So I'm going to save half the filling in another container. And I have vanilla wafers, so it'll be a good little dip for vanilla wafers, or it can just stay in the container until I go to the store and grab me another graham cracker pie crust. So this starts out with, we're going to start with the sour cream. It's only going to use half of this container. This container is 16 ounces, so it's going to call for 8 ounces of sour cream. So I'm just going to go in here and dip out half of that. I'm just going to eyeball it. Okay. And I did that first because I want to use the same spoon. I want to use the same spoon, and everything else I can dip in. Okay, so a can of sweetened condensed milk. Now look how old my recipe is. I mean, it's just like, it's old. All right, so we're going to use that whole can of sweetened condensed milk. And I'm going to give that a stir. We're going to get that a head start stirring up. Now, my recipe only calls for 1/4 of a cup of tang. Well, in my opinion, that is so not enough. That is so not enough. So I'm going to use a heavy 1/2 cup. Well, probably more like 3/4 of a cup. Maybe a light 3/4. A heavy half, a light 3/4. Ah, see, there's a fly. Okay, guys, so while I was mixing, a thing happened. Let me show you the thing that happened. The pie crust hit the floor. So guess what? I took off and we now have 2 pie crusts because I went to the store. And they're actually larger than the one I had originally. So, with that being said, if you see a haze around me, just disregard. Bryant is sanding some sheetrock putty or whatever you call it. And so, there's kind of a dusty haze around me. So, let us now continue on with this orange pie, and I'll clean that up in a little bit. I am coming to you all in full embarrassment mode. The clip you're about to see, this orange pie has been a fiasco, let me tell you. The clip you're about to see, the camera angle was pointed right down my dress. There was no way I could remake the clip because it was a long clip and it was actually where I was mixing everything together. So I have edited it out the best I could. Please accept my deepest apologies. I would never in a million years allow that to happen, but it did. And so I have edited it the best way I know how. So maybe give me a little humor. Okay guys, so to our sweetened condensed milk and our sour cream mixture, we're going to add in, like I said, a heavy 1/2 cup, but a light 3/4 of a cup of tang. And we may taste it and even add more. Now I know that's really bright yellow, orange, but it's okay. We're going to tone it down in just a second. That's a pretty orange. That's like neon orange. Bryant, don't you think that's pretty? Mm-hmm. That's a pretty orange. Okay, so this can't go far. I'm just going to whisk out any lumps. Alright, so to this, we're going to fold in 8 ounces of Cool Whip or whipped cream. You can make your own or buy store-bought, but we're going for an easy pie tonight. Lay that to the side. And when you fold, you just go under and push it in. Lift and over. And you just keep mixing in until you get it all mixed together. And when you get it close, you can give it a stir, because we're going to stick this in the freezer. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Somebody said they wanted to hear me sing, and now they're hearing me sing shoe fly. All right. Let me call Brian in here and let him taste it and see if it needs any more tang or if he thinks this is pretty perfect. I can tell you it needs way more than the 1/4 of a cup, but... So Brian, will you come taste this? You don't have to get in the camera if you don't want to. I just need you to tell me if it needs more tang.
I'm dirty.
I know.
Maybe a smidgen.
Okay, maybe a smidgen more tang.
I like mine real orangey. And you can actually, I don't know if you've told them, but you can actually do this with a lemon lime too.
Oh yeah, lemon.
Whatever
Kool-Aid.
flavored tang or cherry. The only problem is with Kool-Aid, it has to be the sweetened. Right, Mom?
Yes.
Ready to go.
Like the country time already in the container.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So maybe a 3/4 of a cup. That's what I'm going to put because I was pretty close to 3/4 to begin with. So 3/4 of a cup. All right. Let me grab my pie crust and we'll be right back. Y'all, here is the orange pie. It is ready to be cut and to let Bryant give it a taste. He's in from working hard. He's dirty. He's been sanding, and so he is ready for a cool summertime treat.
All right, guys, here we go. Miss Leslie has just given me a piece of the pie. It's not quite yet frozen. You need to leave it in the freezer for at least 4 to 5 hours.
Yeah.
It's only been in there, what, hour and a half?
Couple hours, maybe
Okay.
an hour and a half.
Right, but I'm going to go ahead and try it anyway.
Because it's still just as good.
Still just as good, but I like it when it's frozen. It tastes like, you like it? Here, you try it. Tastes like an orange creamsicle. You guys remember the orange creamsicles?
Is that good, Judah?
It's really, really tasty.
Awesome.
He wants your own.
Orange creamsicle right there. In a graham cracker crust.
Awesome.
Really, really good. He's going to eat all of my pie.
You want a piece of your own?
Don't talk with your mouth full. Good.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
Say good. All right, guys. This is a gotta make. You need to make this. Very, very flavorful.
Well, Judah's over here still begging for more bites of the pie. And so we are going to cut everybody a piece of pie. We'll spoon it out because it's not quite frozen solid. But make this pie. It is delicious. I only make it in the summertime, and I don't know why, because it would be good anytime. But it is so refreshing in the summer. Thank you guys for watching The Farming Pastor's Wife. I appreciate you all more than you know. Love you. And remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.